Lanmou Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will be doing a general reading for the last 2 weeks of January for Taurus, Sun, Rising, and Moon. And hopefully that this message resonate with you. If it does, please push on the like button, subscribe, and share it with if you know anyone that may benefit from the message from Spirit. I will be using the Vice Versa Tarot deck card to do this reading, and I will pull a Woman's Angel card and a Mystical Shaman Oracle card at the end to top of the reading. I'm very new here on the YouTube community, folks, so please share any comments or advice that you may have. And I've been shuffling. Look at the Ace of Wands trying to escape me there. And I'm very much ready to start. I just do a little bit more shuffling on camera for those who prefer to see it. And we start. We have the Sun. We have the Four of Wands. The Six of Cups. The Nine of Wands. The Two of Cups are mine. And we also have the Eight of Cups. Alright, Taurus, this is so beautiful. And also we have the Tower as the next card to be pulled. But at the bottom is the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, alright, folks, this is just, there is a lot of love and emotions here. I love it. The first card that we pulled was the Sun card. How lucky is that? Okay, the sun is shining on you on this world reading, Taurus, for the last 2 weeks of January. Whether it's cold where you are, it's snowy, just know that the sun is there for you. And here it's a soft sun on that side of the deck. It's almost like nighttime. This is sunset. Here on the other side, this is like the sunrise. It seems like you have even the sunflowers in the back, and he's wearing his red little gown there. But on this side that I pulled up here, this is the sunset. But it's still so soft and beautiful with the pinkish hue. And there's a sense of, it's almost quite romantic, of compassion and just love there. It's a subtle energy of the sun. It's a softest part of the sun. And we have that obelisk, I think they call them, that structure there that's raised to not just to in honor of the sun god, if you will. So even when after the sun goes down, you'll always have that here, the eye of the sun god. You know, it's a representation that's right there, looking over the whole city, looking over you. So it's always a very lucky sign when the sun comes, a positive sign, I should say, a blessed sign when the sun is in the reading, to pull it first. It means whatever else is happening here, it's a blessed journey. Whatever else is gonna happen in the next 2 weeks, you will experience, it's supposed to happen, and at the end it will be all for the best. And underneath the sun card, we have the Nine of Wands, and this is the Nine of Wands. Look at this. This is that this is that card of feeling like you need to protect yourself, right? And what we have here, it's not a barrier as we used to. What we have here in that Nine of Wands is this, like someone just stuck 8 of those wands on the ground. Just basically, okay, I'm putting those on the side, and he's holding to one of the wands as a, almost like a lamp, right? It's kind of like it's taller than all the other ones, and it's almost like there's a light on top of it. It's not a weapon. It's not almost guarding him. It's not guarding himself with it. It's almost like he's guiding himself with it. And there's that quite pretty blonde lady coming towards him with a smile. It's as if it's almost like disarming, you know, her posture, her smile, and such. So no matter how no matter what are the guards he had put up, the barriers that he may have wanted to put up, he's already been disarmed by this beautiful lady there. So don't worry. Someone he has been putting a front to you, has been trying to hold back. Just use your charm, Taurus. Look at this. You on your way. It's almost like they won't be able to resist you. That's what I'm getting here. Or you won't be able to resist someone coming towards you. Okay? And the next card we have was the Four of Wands. This is two people joyously underneath that canopy there. The sun is shining bright. The sky is blue. There's a dove right there on their feet. They're dancing. They're celebrating. This is just such a happy card outcoming. And right underneath that Four of Wands is the Two of Cups. This is like perfect union. This is a coming together. This is a sharing, a celebration. Yeah, they're holding the cups in one hand, and then they're holding hands with the other, and the stars are shining, and they have that one star, I believe that's the North Star, that's like that's guiding them. Okay, they cannot lose their way. No, they're sharing completely. You see these two things coming out of the cup there, intertwining together, as if like those two cups have already been mixed together. There's no it's the combination, it's like alchemy, that it's already happened. Okay, that mixture has already happened in the ether, like whether they know it or not, because they, I don't know if they can see these two things coming out of the cup, almost like that steam, both of the steam of passion coming up and intertwining and joining together. I don't know, but they can feel something because they're holding hands too, right? So it's quite beautiful. This is like a sacred union coming together, okay? Divinely protected union under that star. They're coming together, and we can see them here celebrating as well. And let's not forget what's starting it all is the sun shining on them. And the last card we have is the Six of Wands. This is the card of reconciliation. This is the card of I'm sorry, not the it's the Six of Cups. Forgive me. It's the card of reconciliation, and it's the card of looking back into the past and reminiscing about, like, our adolescence, our childhood, or perhaps a past love, because we have like that two of cups there and the Four of Wands. This may be a twin flame relationship for you, Taurus. Okay, and we have like this cups on this instance. They have flowers. This is an offering. This is not just an emotional offering. It's gonna be an offering that's quiet, earthy, that's quiet, grounded. Okay, that's something that the seeds had to be planted, they had to be watered, they had to be tended to for these flowers to grow. So it's not just an emotional offering, it's an offering that there was work put into it. Okay, it's quite grounded, it's quite earthy. That those cups that are gonna be presented to you, that reconciliation that's coming into being. And at the bottom of the Six of Cups is the Eight of Cups. So that Eight of Cups here, you have five cups at the bottom, then you have that one cup standing on top of two cups, and then you have two cups on tops. So I think that's my eyes are looking into that separation, the way those cups are arranged there. It's as if to say that, it's as if to show that the Three of Cups can also be a gathering celebration, and then the Five of Cups are the cups on the left, and the Two of Cups are winning over because they're the two that are on top. They're running over the cups that are at the bottom, and we can see the Two of Cups. They don't have any cracks. The cups that are at the bottom, they have dents and cracks to them. Let me show you again. They have dents and cracks to them, but those two cups here, there seems they're quiet wall. Okay, and so is that one on top here. It seems that it's quiet wall, but he's going forward. He's holding a wand in his hand. He doesn't seem there's movement there. Both legs are right there adjacent to each other. He seems like he's standing still. He's looking far away in the mountains, and this guy, the way he's standing is the same thing I get. He's looking far away, like he's thinking, reminiscing. So it seems like this guy is thinking about a journey ahead to perhaps to go meet with that loved one. It's that reconciliation is in, there's deep thinking going on, and that's the moon there surrounding by that those little flares there, it always reminds us of the sun. So it's also showing us, yes, it's gonna follow. It's quite emotional, deeply intuitive journey. But it's also, there's a bit of passion about it. There's heat. There's the sun there also present. Okay, so it's I have to mention the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is the swords of clarity, is the swords of truth, is the sword. It's the swords of communication. So all of this that's gonna be happening for you in the 2 weeks, that reconciliation, that coming together, that twin flame relationship, that's the sun is also enlightenment. It's also can bring in clarity to anywhere where there was any kind of confusion. So it's telling me you're gonna have a new level of understanding, Taurus, over a relationship perhaps from the past, a relationship perhaps where you felt like you had to guard and protect yourself from. You're gonna come to a new sense of understanding and clarity, and that clarity is gonna come quiet. I won't say unexpected, but it's gonna come in a way that required a lot of there was quite a bit of thinking behind it, and someone thought very deeply about it. It's very thoughtful. It required some thoughtfulness. That's the word. Okay, but I think at the end of the day, you and your loved one will be in that four of wands there. You will be standing underneath the canopy in the shade with the sun shining brightly and dancing and celebrating. Okay, and I will pull a oracle, mystical shaman's oracle card for you. I like to take the jumpers for that one, unless one comes to my intuition, like in display. Oh, wow. Taurus, look at this. I love this card so much. You have lucky number 5, the beloved. And by the way, I did notice when I pulled that Ace of Swords to show you, what was underneath it was another 5. That's the Hierophant there. So in here you have the lucky. I didn't mention it because I usually just show that card at the bottom of the card. But lucky number 5 wanted to show up for you. And that is a beloved. That is a heart being held by 2 hands, almost the 2 hands of an angel. And it's just like red passion. Okay. So this is there that this is just love. That's just love, passionate love in that beloved card. So if you had any kind of confusion about how someone feels about it, any kind of confusion about that relationship, Taurus, let that go. There is deep passion there. Okay, there is a lot of love there. So allow yourself to come into that union. If it's you who had to protect yourself, start to open up a little bit more, accept that cup, and go ahead and dance under the sun. Okay, accept whatever apology, whatever clarity, explanation that comes to you. Open your mind and just listen, and open your heart and accept the love. Okay, because there's a lot of love that's coming, and it's the purest kind of love that's coming towards you there. I mean, that's all I see. It's just red hot passion. It's almost a heart in flame. Oh, and look at this, Aries, Taurus. I'm sorry, I just said Aries. You might be dealing with an Aries, or you yourself may have very strong Aries on your chart. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Do I need to say more? Open yourself up. Do not be that 9 of wands. And I think even if you try to be that charm that's coming towards you, the love that's gonna come from that other person, or that you're going to exude, is just going to disarm you anyways, or disarm them anyways. This is so lovely. I hope you enjoy that journey, Taurus. And please remember, love is the only answer.